In this video, I want to share with you 10 things I don't buy as a conscious consumer from Europe. I will also give my personal perspective on consumerism here in the US, which will be a little bit criticizing, so if you cannot handle criticism on your country, you can click away or stick around and we can have an interesting conversation in the comments maybe. Everybody is certainly welcome here. By the way, I'm Amanda, I'm from Germany, and I have been living here in the US for almost 3 years. And living here in the US, I'm sorry, that was my dog, I actually really noticed the differences between Europeans and Americans, especially when it comes to consumerism. The very crazy and over-the-top consumerism has made me a lot more aware of my own shopping habits, and it's also one of the reasons why I started this channel that focuses on conscious consumption and intentional living. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. Here are the 10 things I do not buy living here in the US as a conscious European consumer. Number 1, fast food. Like, at all. I am proud to say that I never went to McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, most of those places. I never set foot in those. The couple of times that we went to a fast food place were either when we were on road trips and there was nothing else available, or right at the beginning when we just moved here and we wanted to try out different new things and like American food, but we very quickly noticed that it's just not good. We were actually very disappointed about Subway and Pizza Hut. I think we only went once there, and yeah, very quickly noticed that it's just very low quality food and it's just not good. If you like going to some of those places, absolutely no offense, it's just my personal preference not to go there. I also meal prep at home so we can take our lunch boxes with us each time we go to work. That makes it very easy, and it's also a lot healthier. Number 2, trendy and viral products. I'm talking Stanley cups or Lululemon leggings. I am not participating in those trends. I have a water bottle already. I use the things that I have, and I just don't want to participate in things just because they are trendy. If I need a new leggings for yoga, maybe I'll get a good one, but it doesn't have to be a Lululemon leggings. I don't have to have the new UGG slippers, and yeah, I most definitely don't need a Stanley cup. Absolutely nothing wrong with participating in trends, and if you really have value out of these trends and you like the products that you purchase, then it's fine. But I actually think that oftentimes the viral things, the viral trendy products are just viral for a couple days or maybe a couple weeks, and afterwards no one really cares about them anymore and people will just throw them away. So for me that's just absolutely unsustainable, and that's why I don't participate in those trends. I don't say that I will never ever purchase something trendy. I mean, I also have been doing that in the past, but moving forward I really want to limit my consumption and really be aware of which trends I participate in and which not. Number 3, any big purchase that would make me go into debt. My husband and I, we have one car payment that we have from our car that we bought back in Germany, and we brought it here, so it's actually like a car payment that we're paying back to Germany kind of. And that's the only thing that we have that we're paying off right now. We did not buy a house here, we're just renting an apartment, and that's absolutely fine because we're not staying here forever, so that's just what it is, and we are not planning on getting any huge thing that will make us go into debt. American credit card debt is absolutely crazy. Here are some stats to it. The average credit card debt per person in the US has reached over $6,500. 48% of credit card holders carry debt from month to month, and 36% of US adults have more credit card debt than emergency savings. I also don't participate in any buy now, pay later thing. I purchase the things that I want to purchase. I think about them a lot, and if I can't afford something, then I will just not get it. But getting it on credit or getting it with a buy now, pay later service is just, in my opinion, not a good thing for your finances. Number 4, air fresheners. Now, whether it's the air freshener in your car, like those little hangers that you have, or the plug-ins for your house, or the sprays that some people have in their house, I don't purchase any of those. Number 1 is all those synthetic fragrances are really bad for your health. Studies have shown that they are endocrine disruptors. That means that they mess with your hormones, which is really bad for your body, and it's also, in my opinion, they also don't smell really good. It's just a very artificial smell, so I just prefer to just open the windows, let fresh air in. There's actually a German word for this, it's called lüften. And lüften just means like opening the windows, let fresh air in, and Germans do that a lot. So yeah, maybe that's the reason why those air fresheners are not as popular in Germany. But in the building that we live in, we have so many air fresheners in the hallways, and it's just, to me, it just stinks. I don't like it. All right, number 5, low quality processed foods. Now, I'm generally not a fan of processed foods, but I recently had a health diagnosis and I'm trying to get back to my health again, and healthy foods are absolutely a part of that. So right now I'm on a very healthy anti-inflammatory diet, so processed foods are absolutely a no-no for the next couple months for me. But generally, I think those low quality processed foods, especially with high fructose corn syrup and artificial sweeteners or artificial colors like red 40 or yellow 6, are just so bad for your health. There are so many studies that show this, and it's just absolutely wild that those things are not forbidden in the US. A lot of those food additives are actually forbidden in the European Union, so we don't even know those, and we don't even have those in Europe, so that is just that. Number 6, seasonal decor. Now, a lot of those seasonal items are very cute, I know. Recently we had all the Valentine's things, and I also like looking at the Halloween decorations some people have sometimes, or the Christmas decorations. Those things are really cute, I know. Also, Americans really seem to like their throw pillows and like other cute trinkets, but for the seasonal stuff, I really have to say, to me it doesn't make any sense, because I can only display the seasonal things maybe 1 or 2 months a year, and then I have to store it somewhere. So for me it's just a no, because I don't have value the entire year out of these things. I prefer timeless decoration, I prefer plants in my apartment, and my husband and I, we're also very big into thrifting furniture and thrifting decor, so most of the items that we have are secondhand and antiques, so that really goes with the aesthetic in our apartment. Also, plants are just the best. They just brighten the entire room, they make better air quality, they're just beautiful. Number 7, bulk products that we won't use up.
Did you know that Americans waste 31.9% of the food they acquire, amounting to a staggering amount of $161 billion per year? Purchasing in bulk at stores can sometimes exacerbate this issue, because consumers often buy more than they can consume before it expires, leading to unnecessary waste.
Now, we have a Costco membership, and I also like purchasing things at Costco, but I make sure that we only buy the things there that we will 100% use up, because the price can be more expensive if you purchase the bulk thing and then end up not using all of it and it goes bad or it expires before you can use it up. So we like to purchase toilet paper, oil, rice, my favorite nut butter, things that we will absolutely use all the time. Those things we purchase in bulk. Everything else we can just purchase at the regular supermarket. If you're a bigger family, of course that's another deal, but we're just 2 people and a dog, so for us it doesn't make any sense. Number 8, disposable single-use things. It's an absolute no for me. Everything that is single use, my sustainable, eco-friendly heart bleeds each time I see people use paper plates at home, or the disposable single use, like the plastic cups. I just can't. I cannot understand how you can use a plastic cup or a paper plate at home. I mean, you have a plate, most likely at home, and you have a dishwasher or a sink and dish soap. So I mean, there's really no reason why you should be using those disposable things at home. When you're out and about, sometimes you need that single-use coffee mug. I understand, because you maybe didn't bring a container or you didn't bring your mug. I understand it, but at home it's absolutely a no-no, and I see so many people buying those disposable things and using them for like family gatherings or for parties, and to me it just makes no sense, because when we throw a party we just use our regular plates and cups and glassware and whatever we need, and then we just throw it in the dishwasher and we're fine. If it's a huge party, yeah, maybe, but I honestly, no. Like, there's really no reason. I'm sorry. Same goes for period products for me. I use a period cup. I've been using it for years and it works fine. And if I don't want to use that because I'm traveling, then I will be using organic cotton tampons, and those are fine too. I never buy those tampons with an applicator. I also feel like those are very American, because in Germany we just have regular tampons that you just like put in with your hand. and then you wash your hand, or you wash your hand before. Like, I mean, like, it's also fine. I don't really need that plastic applicator down there. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Number 9, dryer sheets. Now, I'm not really sure if I've ever seen dryer sheets in Germany. I don't think I had a dryer in Germany. To me, dryer sheets are absolutely unnecessary, and they're actually a health hazard because they also have those synthetic fragrances that are bad for your health and endocrine disruptors. And if you want to have a little bit of a softer feel to your clothes, you can use fabric softener. I also don't really use fabric softener as much. I feel the dryer already makes my clothes pretty soft, and most laundry detergents already smell good, so you don't need an additional smell, in my opinion. A lot of Americans really like to put all of these different fragrances into their laundry. I don't see a use for it. Number 10, accessories for our dog. Now, don't get me wrong, those accessories can be really cute, and there are all these cute costumes for dogs and for cats, and I get it, it's cute. However, I'm not so sure if all the animals are comfortable in those costumes and little accessories, and they might get warm under those plastic fabrics anyway. So, in my opinion, just let your dog be a dog. You don't need those accessories to tell your dog you love them. Our dog is the happiest when we're at home, when he can cuddle and snuggle into his blankets, and when he can play with some of his toys. He doesn't have a lot of toys because he's not that playful. But anyways, your dog does not need 1,000 accessories. It's just overconsumption at some point, and your dog couldn't care less how some things look. They just want love, and they just want to be cuddled, and they just want attention. That's what we can give our animals, and not all of these things, in my opinion. Alright, those were the 10 things I don't buy as a conscious European consumer here in the US. Let me know what you think, or if you could relate to some of these things. Also, make sure to watch one of my latest videos on how we can buy less but better. I will link it somewhere here, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. Tschüss and bye.